After spending a couple of weeks last month in our favorite place on earth, the Kruger National Park.
This is living. This is what I absolutely love.
Doing all things like walking trails and cruising around the park on our own terms, we now find ourselves back at home in Cape Town. And this means that life has swiftly returned back to normal. Work, emails, apologizing for my delayed replies on emails, and at least some exercise. Wow, it sounds a little bit sad when I say it out loud actually. Thankfully, I am busy working on a side project that requires some location scouting. And location scouting means that I have a great excuse to adventure all over Cape Town, which is exactly what this vlog is all about. Just cleaned this cupboard out, which means I need to pack all of this stuff neatly back in. Because my other half is very OCD. You may or may not be able to tell from the gear behind me that I'm about to head on a trail run. Except this isn't just any ordinary trail run. I'm heading 40 minutes up the west coast, which is pretty far for a trail run, but I have good reason. Let me explain. So what I'm actually up to this morning is, well, I'm trail running, but I'm also off to location scout. I'm trying to recreate a safari type environment somewhere here in Cape Town and the nearby surroundings, which, I don't know, maybe I'm just being super fussy, but it's proving quite tricky to do. Here in Cape Town, a lot of our national parks, our reserves, is filled with a lot of sand and fynbos, which fynbos is pretty endemic to the Western Cape. You don't get it in Kruger, you don't get it in your low-felt safari destinations, which is what I'm trying to recreate. And you certainly don't get it in areas like Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and the likes. This is actually my third location that I'll be scouting this week. Fingers crossed, because this place I think could really fit what I'm looking for. I'm pretty convinced this could work. So far it looks pretty good, and I think it could definitely work as a location. This looks good. I don't know, this could definitely have a flowery feeling. I think this is definitely going to work well for the filming location. As I said, I think I'm overthinking it, but it's also been a really fun exercise to explore places like today. I've never been here before, and like previous places this week, areas that I just haven't been to in ages. All right, let's go.
Your progress.
You guys might be wondering why on earth I'm trying to replicate a safari environment in the Western Cape or Cape Town. And yeah, valid question. I pretty much explained the reasons when I was location scouting in my previous two locations. So I'm going to cut back to that footage, which will fill you all in very briefly. So I'll see you on the other side.
By the people who were best at it, right? Darwin, for example, right? Origin of species is a logical argument, right? One
I want to clean your hair.
Awesome guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the security there inside.
Exactly.
Not anymore at Koeberg.
Exactly. I'll see you soon.
Bye, Dad.
Thanks. looks like Koeberg is still closed due to COVID. I'm now going to go to Rietvlei, and I've actually jimmied a safari shoot there before, so Rietvlei could be my answer.
There we go. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Brenda.
See you soon. Cheers.
Got everything, no?
Sorry?
You got your car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've got it. Cheers. Okay, so you might be wondering the reason why I'm trying to scout out safari-like settings or similar settings to being in a Kruger National Park, for example. I am in the midst of doing a full comprehensive safari course, meaning that this will include all sorts of things such as breaking down East Africa, Southern Africa, things you need to pack, your expectations when going on a safari, what a typical safari entails. Yeah, it's pretty much a full comprehensive guide on all things safari. No matter how many times that I come to Kirstenbosch Gardens, it always blows me away how incredible this place is. The amount of birds that are flowering about, the amount of greenery, the different species of plants. I don't know, maybe I just appreciate it all a lot more now, but this place is so great. If ever you guys are in Cape Town and you're visiting and wondering what to do, bring some picnic stuff, bring your binocs, and mooch around in Kirstenbosch Gardens for the day. It is one of the best ways to spend a nice day in Cape Town. And just a quick note from the sponsors of today's video. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform which allows you to very easily put together and create your own blog, online shop, or website. They have award-winning ready-made templates for whatever style you're looking for, and very nifty features such as built-in SEO tools, i.e. this helps you determine who your audience is, where they are coming from, and how they're finding you, as well as email marketing and all of the other tools necessary to help build your online store. They have tons of other incredible features, so if you're wanting to test it out for yourself, head to www.squarespace.com, and if you'd like to sign up, head to squarespace.com/Nicole Eddy for 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain. Good morning. I'm just coming. I want to do a trail run.
Okay, just go to the reception first and they will explain to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, I've arrived at this place called Kwatu, which my brother actually suggests I should check out. I know they do have plains or general game in here. They've got zebra, they've got eland, I think they might have springbok, and it's looking pretty safari-ish, more like savanna landscapes. I don't know, it looks more like East Africa type feel, but seriously. So far it looks pretty good, and I think it could definitely work as a location, but apparently I have to go inquire at reception about some of the trails. It's pretty chilly as well, so I'm excited to get warm. There is a lot of bird life here. I can hear an African poo-poo calling, which is very synonymous with the bush, but they happen to occur here as well. The weavers are going nuts, busy building their nests, and I actually got a loyalty card because it cost me cheaper to get a loyalty card than to come back twice. Nature trails. This is me. I hope you guys can hear me and it's not too windy, but I am in the nature trails area of Khwa Ttu, and this place is actually a San heritage and cultural center and site, which is amazing. And I was busy reading information board, which I think my dad actually told me once before because he read a book on it, but the San Bushmen are the most marginalized people in South Africa. We just don't often hear about that. There are two routes. There's either 5k or 10k. I think I'm going to tackle the 10k. That does not belong in a safari setting. replica of what a sand or bushman hut would have looked like. On with the run. Out a little bit, feeling good. It is just so beautiful. The birds are chirping. It's the beginning of spring. So all the flowers are out, although the sun, it's quite overcast today, so they're not in full bloom. But this whole landscape, this time of year in the Western Cape transforms, particularly this side of the world, the West Coast, transforms into carpets of flowers. And it brings people from all over South Africa to come and look at them in full bloom. But you have to be picky with your weather. More to go. Altitude 230 meters above sea level. There's the ocean. Made it back to the car, just shy of 10 Ks. I think it was just over 8. But yeah, unfortunately my GoPro battery died, so I'm back on this camera. And yeah, it's such a beautiful place. I can't believe I've never been here. Also, for those of you that have subscribed to my channel to see safari content, I know after Kruger there was an influx of people who were there for the safari stuff. Don't go anywhere. In November, Blair and I will be embarking on a month-long overland trip through Namibia on our honeymoon, which is exciting. We've just got our route done now. And secondly, next year we have potentially, it's not concrete, but a big move planned that will entail a lot more safari stuff. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next vlog. Give it a like, no, give it a thumbs up.